My urethra.
Oh God, Bard, what did you just say? How could you say that?
I said I love you, and I didn't say anything weird.
I love you too, baby.
Oh, I feel like I need to feed myself.
Have you ever done that before?
No, I usually get the tube out.
The tube?
Yeah, feeding tube.
Oh, I have to look up the order of bringing things up because I'm not doing this all in one bit, so it's kind of hard to remember.
No, I just do that at random most of the time.
Time. Yeah, but I don't want to have to do that shit over and over again, you know?
Oh yeah, but like there's like symbols on the ground that tell you the order you're supposed to do it in.
Wait, does it tell you if you've already done one?
Yeah, it'll be like burnt out.
Like the ones that are burnt out are the ones I've already done?
Yeah, the ones that are glowing are the ones that you need to do.
Okay. What if it's not glowing, but the letters are still lit up?
I will have a look. If the letters lit up, if they're glowing, I think it's active. But like, I'll have a look. Sorry, the stream is taking a long time to load for me because my computer is garbage. Okay, what do you mean glowing and not lit up?
So
So those
these
two
ones are
need to
glowing.
be done. Yeah,
These
that's normal.
are glowing. This one, the letters are lit up, but it's not glowing. This one, the letters are not lit up, and it's not glowing.
None of them are glowing. They're all lit up. Okay, so like you see how this is like F and N and they're black? If it's black, then that's one you've already done.
I know it's the wrong day for this, AJ. I'm not going to stop the stream. I have to finish this game eventually. Right, but these have, like, fire around them, but this one doesn't.
Oh.
Is that just
Oh.
because of its position? Like, because it's not that way, it doesn't have fire around it, but it's still lit to get
Yeah.
down?
I think it's just because it's yeah. I think it's just because the symbols are like going towards the
Yeah,
swords, you know?
and also there's
So
only
just ignore the
four
fire.
of the circles? Do they go away when you complete them?
No, there's two in front of the gate. Sorry, I'm really yawning. Holy shit.
What do you
So
mean
keep
there's two
going.
in front of the gates?
You see those big open holes
Yeah.
at the front of the thing? Yeah, so
So the
those are two.
RN
Yeah, you've already done those ones.
and
That's why they're not there.
RF. Okay, that's so confusing. Why aren't there just 6
I
circles?
know. I don't know why they didn't do 6 circles. I think
Okay,
someone like did the interior design and they were like, "This looks pretty," and then like the fucking lead designer dude came over and was like, "Oh, have you made 6 of them?" And the guy's like, "Oh fuck, yeah, totally have."
yeah, totally. Okay, now I have to do FR. I really hate that you have to do all of these. I don't know why I hate it so much, but I just don't like it. Because now I'm gonna have done this challenge like 6 times. That is not entertaining.
Have you tried enjoying it? That way you enjoy it.
And doing something over and over again, I don't think is ever that fun.
Well.
Unless it's having sex with
That's gay.
me. I know it's the wrong day for this AJ, but I hope you can forgive me.
Sucks to suck. Dabs. I should probably grab like breakfast. Fuck, it's not even lunchtime yet. I love when the little guy comes out. The guy just came out of nowhere and snuck up behind you. I don't know how that was possible. No kidding, more like no bitches. Oh, he's completed the challenge.
No.
Alright.
Time to do an R1. Make sure I'm doing the right thing. This is such a hassle. Okay. Step are one of the ones I still have to do. Yes. Alright, I like doing this one.
Toss the ass up. I'll fight your necks out. No. Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost.
God forbid I get covered in bifrost. I don't do anything.
Bifrost, right side. Good hit, brother. Shotgun, left leg. Fresh, left flank.
Oh god. Woo.
Left side, brother. Forward, brother.
The last two left are the pretty good. Yes. Oh, now we find out what FR is. Shield breaker, okay.
Here goes.
I hate these kinds of challenges.
Got the bypass on you. Be careful.
Superman probably goes real hard if you really just. Because I feel like Superman's just a really boring character, but like most of the interesting things that come to Superman, like the situations.
So you're saying Superman could be interesting, but wouldn't be interesting?
No, I mean, like, I think most of what's interesting about, well, people find interesting about Superman is the fact that, he's like, oh, he's so powerful, but he cares about people because he was a raised farmer. It's like the idea is that,
It's towards the glowing. Might
yeah,
be a
it's
weak
fine.
point.
Every time I have to fight a stalker in this game, it helps me instantly.
you had to kill the captain, by the way. He's now a normal enemy. No, he's now a normal enemy. The stalker is now the boss that you have to kill him in the end.
Behind you, watch out. Behind.
Anytime I have to fight one of these things, it's horrible. I really wish it was a spear one instead of that bow one. The bow ones are so much worse.
I was scared.
Black flag.
From what I remember, her horns do flash a lot though, so I think you can just keep stunning her. I read the description for the two attacks that we both used, the like taming the beast and the other one. If you hold down the light attack button while doing the taming the beast one, it lasts longer, and if you spam the heavy attack button with the taming with the beast one, it keeps going. I feel like I said taming the beast twice.
Careful, brother. You're covered in bypass.
You're doing good.
I hate the stalkers so much. I hate like spamming enemies that you can't. It's much worse that you have to attack her while you're doing this bad.
Right side.
I hate her too. I hate the stabby spear ones because they will quite often just do the same attack over and over. Oh, that was strange.
She just does not stay still. I think it was an attack apparently.
It was kind of funny watching us. Because obviously the AI is designed to like dodge attacks until it does its own attack. But the fact that your attack keeps going, it's like when they trying to dodge the storm.
I feel like suddenly they can go into like defensive mode where they just don't want to get attacked anymore, so they'll like run away from you constantly.
I also don't understand when they add enemies that are like obviously you're supposed to like attack with your ranged attacks, but like the ranged attack is equal damage.
Yeah. I just don't like actually that. Oh wow, she gets one more round. Oh, no, she doesn't. She died. Okay, she got like the thing around her that's like, oh, she's gonna do this now. But she didn't, she just died. Okay, whatever. At least I did it first try. Only have 2 left.
Yeah. Yay! Superman, I think, like, the only thing that's interesting about Superman is the, like, philosophy, I guess.
The idea that power is not corrupting, you mean?
Yeah, like that people, like, the human spirit isn't human, you know? Like, it's not a divinely human thing.
Explain?
Clark is an alien.
Yeah.
He's from a different planet.
Yeah.
And he comes here and he helps people just by merit of who people are. Yeah, humanity is such a good force that he's like, I should help people because I'm a good person. So it shows that being a good person isn't inherent to being human, and it's like anyone can be a good person. Yeah. And then there's also the thing with Superman's secret identity is Clark Kent rather than Superman. No, oh wait, sorry. Superman's secret identity is that he's Superman. How's it go? Superman's costume is Clark Kent. This is the way it's supposed to go. Like, Spider-Man wears a suit, he becomes Spider-Man, but when he's not wearing the suit, he's Superman wearing a suit is Clark Kent. When he's not wearing the suit, he's still Superman. Yeah. So like most of the stuff about Superman is like it's like philosophy stuff, you know? It's nothing interesting. Like it is interesting, but it's not like Spider-Man has got cool powers and stuff. And then like there can be situations where like you can do more with Spider-Man's character because he's not all powerful.
Whereas Superman is all powerful?
Or like Superman is like unkillable, and the only way you can make him killable is by giving him a gun.
Special juice that's been in this one.
So like there's a whole bunch of things like the kryptonite that makes you gay. I wish it was a joke, by the way. There's kryptonite that makes you gay.
Why?
I don't know. Pink kryptonite, the type of kryptonite that seemingly turns Kryptonians more feminine or queer.
So, when they take it, are they all gay on their own planet?
I don't think it was thought out very well. I think someone was in a drawing room with like a writer's room. They're like, what if kryptonite made him go? It's just a product of like comics in general. So like every now and then you won't get a good, like you'll get a strange one. Like there's one of the comics for Spider-Man. Spider-Man kills Mary Jane because his cum's radioactive.
His radioactive?
Yeah, she gets cancer.
Wow. That's crazy. This is a problem I think every man can relate to.
Exactly. I mean, the first one got symbolism with it or whatever, but yeah. So like, that's just a thing that happens in comics.
Yeah.
I'm sure AJ probably knows. It's gonna know something.
AJ I don't think reads Western comics very much.
No, I'm not saying that he does. What I'm saying is like, I feel like it's one of those things that you would find on the internet because it's like doing a sense of research on one thing, you'll find something strange.
Yeah.
Like surely he's probably like in a manga or something weird happens that isn't in like the popular culture version of something.
Yeah.
This could get hairy. Watch your right.
It's like, imagine if someone wrote a version of Lord of the Rings, but it's a cock ring that makes them go invisible, you know?
It isn't?
Sauron's cock ring. Isildur put it right off.
Isildur got her right by the dick.
Yeah.
This thing that the game does where it automatically locks on can actually be really annoying because sometimes the automatic lock on will make you lose if you're sitting too far away from the other.
It's really annoying.
Got a kill from the left.
Kind of happens when, like, since comics kind of like don't have one person that writes them, you have a problem where, like, extended universe stuff happens, like different series and stuff.
Yeah.
So I suppose it's explained away in the, like, the fact that there are, like, alternate universes in the comics, multiverses.
Watch your right.
Reminds me of how cool the alternate universe stuff was for Star Wars, and it just all got thrown away.
Yeah.
Like the guy that's covered in crabs that causes him like constant pain. That's why he's like, got magic powers.
Just like me in that.
So those crabs are immune to lightsabers.
Hmm.
And there's
Isn't that a Beyblade character?
Huh?
The guy who's covered in crabs.
Yeah. The Sith from Star Wars.
Atreus,
I'm fine, Father.
if the sickness is returning,
Swallowed a fly.
Oh, I swallowed a fly.
Atreus, are you gonna fucking die? He's like, no.
That's amazing. I've never seen one of those before. There's also another Sith Lord that can suck the life out of a planet.
That's cool. Onslaught challenge, let's go.
Blinking. Behind you. Incoming. Behind you. Let's go.
Oh, that is tragic.
Oh, that is tragic. Should I try and see if I can get one from here? Surely I have one.
Big boy. I like those big boys.
Why do you listen to me breathe?
Yeah, I can turn the game down real quick. Oh shit, I just clicked the credit button. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, I have to spam it. Okay. Yeah, I have Bard turned up all the way. I always do, but for some reason Discord volume just will not let me put him up very high, and also I usually don't have the audio just on my computer on very high. I can turn it down. Okay, now we're back to Bard 3.
You can't hear me breathe anyway. My fucking Discord microphone turns it off.
Behind you, brother!
Jeez.
How much of that conversation have you heard, EJ? Oh, I mean, that seems fair. I think God Emperor is a good book, but I fucking hate reading it.
Bard is saying he hates God.
No, I like God Emperor, but reading it was torturous.
I like the God Emperor, but it was pain and agony, and I thought it was going to die.
Essentially, yes.
See,
Actually, like saying
AJ, this is something you fundamentally can't understand, because you're all about liking things. This is your problem. That you want to like things.
Trying to grab you!
That you want to enjoy things. I, on the other hand, enjoy nothing, and I am proud to say so.
Careful, brother. You're covered
So, like, God Emperor is... do you care if I spoil it? Do you want to read it?
I, in fact, hope you spoil it.
Good.
behind you, brother!
I think I've told you about doing so many times. So basically, it's... You get the perspective of the God Emperor, and you get, like, a lot of his, like, insight on things, where he's thinking. And he, like, tell people certain things. But obviously he's like, supposed to be infallible, but he definitely is, like, fallible.
His ass is fallible as shit.
So he'll, like, go on this long tirade about something, and then, like, a few chapters later, it'll be the opposite of what he said happens.
Yeah. He'll be like, I'm
It's
so
like he's
smart.
a hypocrite. So. Like, there's a bit with the fish speakers, which are an army of women. Like, his entire holy force is other old women. And he's like, I do this because if you have an army full of men, they're all gay and they love each other, and that's a weakness.
Yeah, women, on the other hand, are famously
He's
never
sex-
gay.
Yeah, so he's like, it's the women army, they're all subservient to me because they all love me, they're all like my wife. And then it cuts later in the thing when Duncan's just hanging around in like a bunk somewhere. He sees two women kissing and he's like, hey, what the fuck?
He's like, they're not supposed to do that.
Yeah. So there'll just be like a lot of random shit where like the God Emperor is like, oh, and this will happen because I'm so wise. And then it's just like not true. It's just like the tyrant, they call him the tyrant for a reason, but he's like a truly detestable creature, but he's written really well. Yeah. He actually, kind of, his weakness is women, really. There's a lot of, like, a major plot point that he's upset that his penis doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I do like that about him. My wiener.
They fool him into, like, not paying attention by cloning his childhood girlfriend into a new person's body and then using her to keep him distracted.
This has always happened.
And then one of his descendants kills him by blowing... No, I think she gets...
By blowing
he's okay. Yeah, by blowing him. So, like, the God Emperor is like most loyal person, the one that's like, I'll do anything for you. He keeps telling her to like listen to this rebel person that he's keeping an eye on. So God Emperor tells his servant, oh, do anything this rebel tells you to do. And then the rebel tells her to shoot a laser at a bridge that the God Emperor is going across, which breaks the bridge and he falls into a river and dies. So like,
it's like, I'm the God Emperor of Doom, and
gets
it's like,
himself
what killed you in the end? It's like, haha, river.
haha, my own fucking hubris. Like he's seen the future. He knows exactly what happens, but he's just like,
I just told it at that
this
point.
Yeah, well, like the idea is that he's like planned the future for humanity. And he's like, I think prescience only really shows you what you want to see in a way.
Yeah.
So like you're blind to all of the futures if you only pay attention to like the one that you're looking for. So like, from one perspective it is omniscience, but on the other way it's really not. So you can fool someone that's prescient.
You should read Wings of Fire. I have all of them. Sorry, I'm saying that because that's actually something that happens in Wings of Fire, kind of.
There's also just like a lot of stuff with doing, not a lot of stuff, but stuff in like the later books that are just like kind of forgotten about.
Yeah. Well, I think that's because most people don't read it because it's really weird.
Find the Nokin!
Yeah, well I mean, it's the end of an old man's life, of course it's really weird.
Behind you! Look out!
What was I thinking of? Dude, got Emperor weird stuff. Oh yeah, the God Emperor has like instilled such fear on the entire universe that they think that he's still manipulating him to this day, to like 1,500 years later.
After he died.
Yeah, he's been dead for like nearly centuries, like a century and a half. No, century, a millennia and a half. And then the Bene Gesserit get the Honored Matres to blow up Dune to kill all the worms because they're like, ah, that'll fuck him.
That'll show him. It's like he's been dead for so long. Her favorite book was God Emperor of Dune. Wow.
Don't judge it. It doesn't seem like it seems like a fight. Like I judge her on her opinions, but like
I judge
God
her
Emperor
personally and morally.
It's an interesting book. It's very interesting, very thoughtful. I like thinking, watching, reading, doing the thing, yes. Like, most of the Dune books aren't really heavy on the plot, more of like the ideas and themes.
Which is a shame because I'm illiterate.
So like, a lot of it won't be specifically about characters doing things. It's more like the content of someone's character. So it's like, if you were to sum up Dune, it's like, man, a little boy go to planet and his dad dies and he's like, I will avenge my dad, and then he avenges his dad.
And also becomes the
That's
God
about
Emperor.
it. With
Not
yeah,
the God Emperor, but
no, he doesn't become the God Emperor. He becomes the Messiah, if anything, and then gives birth. Well, he doesn't give birth to, but in a sense, he gives birth to the God Emperor.
is supposed to God Emperor. In parentheses, Emperor.
You should judge someone if they say their favorite book is Heretics or Chapter House, specifically Heretics. They're probably just really boring if it's Chapter House, but you should definitely judge them if their favorite book is Heretics.
But if it's heretics, they probably worship Satan. Like that.
Maybe.
Watch the exploding one!
Or always telling me to watch the exploding.
Because like the themes of Dune are like, don't trust charismatic leaders and you should think for yourself. And like, you should be careful when someone's offering such like promises for like certain things. Because Paul is a good guy in a sense. Like, he is doing what he can to stop like the worst thing from happening, but his existence itself causes bad stuff. So like, if he wasn't around, things wouldn't happen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, yeah, she has fine opinions, it seems, for now. Because, yes, Heretics is full of weird sex stuff, Chapter House is full of not full of, Chapter House has a spattering of weird sex stuff,
Which one
and
is the beef
it's
swelling?
fucking weird. I think that's Heretics.
Okay. This is the classic beef swelling. AJ, do you know of the beef swelling? And if you don't know of the beef swelling, why not?
Oh, it's Children of Dune. Never mind.
Bard, why don't you explain the beef spelling?
The beast swelling scene is he's reliving a bunch of memories. So there's a bit in Dune and Children of Dune where Leto II goes through the spice agony and gets the memories of all his ancestors, and he starts having a memory of like all the sex that they've had. And one of them has the term beef swelling.
His beef is swelling. Famously.
Which isn't as bad as like the there's a bit. Oh, I swear you've already done this one before, haven't you? Oh no, that's the other one. My bad. There's a different one in Heretics where there's a bit where there's like literally a fucking paragraph that's like, oh, you have to be careful with the eyes. These like the eyes that these people have. They're very seductive eyes. They're so seductive that you wouldn't even realize until penis is firmly clasped in vagina. And it's like, why
firmly
you write it like? Yes, and it's like, it feels like a medical textbook as well. It's like penis in vagina.
Firmly clasped, I would say. No less than firmly.
Yes. And it's just like, why did you do that? And there's a bit in Heretics of Dune where there's a clock, and when the minute and the hour like pass each other, it's like the minute one is a woman, and then the hour one is a man, and he puts his penis in. It's like, Frank, why is there a whole ass section about a clock, a sex clock? There's a bit later when they're like putting on disguises to go somewhere, and one of them's disguised as a prostitute, and she's like, and then the guy's like, oh, well, we need to make it look like you're actually a prostitute and that you serviced somebody, so that when like people don't ask too many questions, so they have sex to put on the disguise essentially. But it doesn't matter because no one ever inspects them in the book anyway. There's just so many strange things happen in Heretics of Dune. I think the first, like, half the book is just Duncan Idaho as a child doing cartwheels in a room.
Also, I would describe the first half of the novel. For God's sake, video game. What the hell?
Yeah, that was fucking rough.
This Ring of Fire thing is pretty bad. I don't like it.
What is the thing that happens?
It's mainly just a problem because, like, I'll be in the middle of fighting an enemy, or in the middle of doing an execution of it. And it's like, I literally can't go anywhere right now.
Yeah, I don't know if he needed some therapy or if he needed some, like, Alzheimer's treatment, but he definitely needed something. He actually could have used some therapy because his wife died after making Heretics. Or before. I'm not sure which one it was.
At any rate, there was some wife deaths involved. What was the thing that I was thinking? I regret listening to some of the audiobook because the version that I was listening to on my siblings' like audiobook service thing was just like an old ass band. And there's a bit where Duncan Idaho is saying Dame Schwangu because that's the name of the character. Schwangu, it's great. What a fucking horrible name for a character. It's hilarious. But there's just a bit where he's chanting damn Schwangu, and I'm like, I don't need to hear this old man saying Schwangu over and over again. Yes,
I just have
Bard. You didn't know you
I now have that like audio imprint of a man saying damn Schwangu in my brain, and it won't leave.
Really hate doing executions whenever they're in this mode because I never know if it's gonna move while I'm doing the execution.
Yeah, and that one moves so quickly.
Oh, dude, you just took the thing out of the thing to do the execution. I can't move. This video game, dude. What was that? It just decided to make me do the execution with the axe to kill me. And I couldn't throw the axe at the poison thing because the Wolf was directly in front of it, and every time it pulls the axe towards the enemy, not towards
Yeah.
environmental hazards.
Get my microwave, I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, my microwave!
It sucks. Just need to kill this thing, because it just keeps bothering me. That was so rough.
Behind you! Look out!
Run, Kratos, run! Jesus Christ! It's so rough.
I hate those guys.
I hate not being able to do the executions on the enemies, or having something like that happen where Kratos just decides he's going to do a melee attack instead of a physical attack, and it tries to get me killed.
Oh yeah, Grandpa gets tortured into having superpowers.
On your right!
Wait, who's Grandpa in this situation?
Miles Teg.
Who's Miles Tag?
Just a guy that's randomly in Heretics, which is like now the main character, kind of.
Behind you! Watch out!
Jesus Christ.
Behind you, father!
Mind your daddy.
What am I saying this to me in that exact... This game. Ugh. I hate those like cutscene type attacks. Bother me so much.
Especially that one.
Just everything this dragon does! Jesus Christ! Holy fuck, it knocked me all the way to the other side of the map! Ugh. It just made me run like a marathon to get back to it, because this thing is... I don't like those things. I don't think I've liked fighting those dogs a single time I've fought them.
No, they're literally the worst.
Maybe...
Worse than Hitler.
Much like Weasley in that way.
It's back!
I'm just gonna kill that Wolverine. Please.
The existence of dry time infers that there is wet time.
What?
You know dried time?
No?
The plant, the herb.
Oh, time. Oh, okay.
Yes, the
I
existence
thought,
of
you were
dried
saying
time.
dried tide, and I was like, dried tide?
There's an M in there. Oh man, this is so much more pleasant when there's no fucking river. When the shower is wet time. The moist closet. More like a cupboard.
Moist covered.
Yeah.
Wish I could do it swimming.
Swimming.
Yeah.
Incoming! Right side!
Jesus Christ, it's the dog. hate that thing. I hate it so much.
I don't know how much swimming you could do, but you could float in the bathtub.
That's true.
What's your
I
name?
think this thing might be mitigated a little bit. Dude! Oh, I hate it when they do that. I hate it.
Oh, that's
I hate it when
bullshit.
they
It
do that.
curved at the last second.
Don't let it gather energy.
Okay, I think just using the spears to just keep something from coming to you is really the best tactic, but it only works sometimes. And sometimes they just decide the spears aren't going to affect them, and then you can't do anything.
You can summon your doggies.
Yeah, but sometimes if the dogs aren't going to affect it, then you can't do anything either. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Gotten all the unique rewards
Ooh.
Surtur's had to offer.
Mysterious.
Yay! Woohoo!
Oh, hey.
Now find the final one.
Did it.
There's one big boss battle now. You have to beat Suda. I'm joking, you're done.
God. Okay. Nope. Undiscovered? The fuck is undiscovered?
Yeah.
Is it a hole? Is it the thing you were talking about?
What?
What is the undiscovered thing? Do you know?
Yeah, end of the game.
End of the game, okay. I assume it's right here. But
Yeah, it is.
okay. I got a different achievement just for the hell of it.
Did you get the flower that's here?
Combat trials? Or
Yep.
just to see little old me.
I was right. This is Surtur's Gauntlet.
You can probably upgrade your armor a lot now.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Better get that armor nice and bloody.
Make sure you kill lots of babies with this. Where's my
There's another
weapon
achievement
sign?
to max out an armor set.
What do you mean?
There's an achievement for leveling up a armor set to max.
Yeah, but I'm not using any complete armor sets.
Okay.
I'm using different parts of different ones. I was thinking I could probably level up the Surtur's one to max, even if I don't use it, just because I probably have all the shit for it, you know?
Fucking good.
A good fit.
Better get that armor nice and bloody. Woohoo! Looking good.
I don't have one tempered remnants. What do you get tempered remnants from?
I don't know.
Tempered remnants, God of War, Ragnarok. Okay. Yeah, sorry, that thing just like immediately spoiled me on what the secret things are.
Oh.
Which is that when you do Ragnarok, then there's shit left behind, you have to kill all the random guys.
You need it? I got it.
Random guys?
Yeah, all the dudes that are in the spots.
Oh. I know what they are.
Yep. Okay, so I still have the Blades of Chaos at level 7, and the Leviathan Axe at level 7.
Oh wait, no, I know. Yeah, okay. Because have you got all the Dragon holes?
Feeling crafty?
Maybe?
Now go show
Yeah,
your
Duncan
own.
Idaho's the final boss. You'll find out in your quest scene anyway.
It fits.
Probably not. I probably don't.
So yeah, when I saw that bit again, I was like, oh, you're not gonna enjoy this.
Woo! Looking good.
Haven't you fight all the Einarjar?
Oh? Iron you?
Like the Einarjar, yeah. There's random Einarjar camps. Isn't that what you were talking about?
Oh. No, that's not what I was talking about.
Oh. Well, I guess it's a different thing though. Maybe it's Valkyries.
No.
It fits.
I didn't know about the Iron camps, that's strange.
Wanna talk for a spell?
Well, now you do.
That's not much of a spoiler though.
Yeah.
Wow. It seems useful.
Okay. What were the things you did? You did fucking
All the Garm holes, all the Draga holes.
yeah. So I have all the Draugr holes in Midgard. Wait, do I?
It's probably in Vanaheim.
Yeah. I'm missing one of the Garm holes in Svartalfheim and one of the quests in Svartalfheim, but I have pretty much everything else. Jotunheim, there's
Okay,
nothing.
so
Valheim, done.
so you see the
Yeah, and I still have to do... I think I should probably go to Vanaheim just because I have to do all the shit that's in the city, abandoned village spot.
go to the Southern Wilds. Use the gate to go to Southern Wilds first, and that's where the Garm hole is.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then the last Draga hole is in that area, is in the abandoned village.
Okay.
Look over there. Another of Garm's round tears. That's all. Rifa! We can do this. I know we can.
That was weird that fucking Mimir didn't go behind you, daddy.
There he did.
There you go. Every time I'm doing one of these, I still instinctively press X to summon the boy, but it doesn't come.
Yeah. One of the many problems with this song. Oh, that's kind of funny. The counter thing is like above the screen for some reason.
Oh, that is weird.
It usually doesn't do that.
Rifa! Almost got it. That's Rifa.
I think I killed the Bigum's way faster than the game was expecting.
Yeah, I did this with one of them, and then I watched the bar at the top zoom along.
Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, because for some reason it didn't spawn this second wave of guys for me.
The game was just like, no, I think you've earned it.
Yeah. You're worth it.
Yeah, the game was just like, no, you... For me, the game's like, fuck.
Halfway there.
Find the rest. Aye, brothers?
Atreus, follow me.
Like it says you're halfway when you fucking just finished it.
Yeah.
Like you're 4 out of 6. It's not half. Well, 3 out of 6 is halfway there. You're 2/3 done.
Do you hear that?
Meh.
That's the sound of true suffering.
Okay. You sneak out of Freya's camp now.
Yep, I know.
Oh. You're gonna kill me?
I don't know if I went the right way.
This will still get you to Freya's camp anyway.
Yeah.
It's just like the longer route. Me describing me describing a carrot as someone that's only seen potatoes.
Mm.
The longer route.
Even my route is long.
Isn't it kind of wild how many just like the roots of plants we eat, but you can't like just chew on the roots of a tree or something?
Well, I mean, you can't stop me.
How come we don't get any other rooted vegetables that are just like gnarly looking?
Yeah. Okay, so being in Freyr's camp doesn't do me any good because I can't go anywhere from there.
It's a big wooden door.
Yeah, this thing. Oh, you can open it now.
Yeah.
The last time I came here, I couldn't open it.
No. I know when you're talking about. I tried to. When the camp's populated, they're just like, not allowed.
Yeah. If you open the door, then, like, Lunda's gonna start running and they won't be able to catch her.
I mean, she does that anyway.
Yeah.
Lunda is the lady.
I know.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the dog.
I was talking about the lady.
Yeah, it's even funnier.
It's the right one.
You want to zip across the top? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna save you a big fucking backtrack because I went around this whole fucking area. You'll come to a wooden palisade,
Uh-huh.
and then you go through that area. Take the left path. Don't go the right path. It's later on because there's a you have to like pull down one of the Edinha camp typed areas.
Uh-huh. So go this way?
No. So keep going. Like yeah, like if you were to do the main quest.
This main quest I famously remember doing.
This is the one that you had to help that weird lady get her magic powers back.
Help Freya get that thing unmounted, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you'll see a wooden palisade. Go through that area, then take a left. That got me too. And then I tried to pull the fucking fence down while Karis was going,
Okay, there we go.
Now, when you climb down the hill, I think you can go to the right. Yeah, you get to like a waterfall bit, and then you can go right. Yeah, you can see it. Down. Yep. Sorry, everything I say is delayed. Wait, why can't you go down that way?
Didn't let me.
Okay. That doesn't matter, because you can keep going this way. You'll get to a bit, you climb up, and then you have to, zip line down, and then there's a bit where you can throw your spear into the wall. I'm still watering that.
And which direction is the bit I can climb up?
Northeast, or just north. Okay, so after the zipline, turn directly left, and there's this thing you can stick in the wall. Oop. I'll be back.
Oh, it's like behind me. Okay. Why did you refer him to autism? Do you think it would fix his problems, or... Might I recommend this simple treatment for all your ails? Sure, thank you for tending to my home while I am away. I will be sure to bring you a souvenir from Midgard, perhaps an icicle, haha. Anyway, here's my daily routine. Please follow it as well as you are able. Rise with the sun. Whisper to the plants. Any words are fine, though they prefer secrets. Feed pigs. Mash berries into the feed first, or, if the berries have gone sour, I have a berry bush seedling under the bed that can easily be matured to fruition with a growth spell. Fetch water from the river. Coax bark from the trees for firewood. Relax. That's all. I look forward to seeing you again upon my return.
Getting that autism referral.
Oh, so you can go to different places for the autism evaluation?
Yeah. I think you just have to be like certified for autism evaluation.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know why autism is so hard to like verify. It seems a bit strange.
I don't know.
Because I feel like you can go to any psychiatrist and then like they're like, yeah, you got depression, you got anxiety.
Psychiatrists are all just
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
I was so glad that when I fought this one that I was overleveled for it.
There we are.
Yeah.
No more Drogadens, no more
I
hell.
fucking hate
None less
Dragaholes.
thing to worry about.
You worry.
Oh, never while you're around, oh warrior of rippling muscle.
Oh, warrior of rippling muscle. Earth of the Hateful. I've never encountered a Draugr like this one before. It fights as if fueled by an infinite hate. It emerged from a scar in the earth that closed once we defeated the monster. If we encounter any more of these holes, we must close them and put down any creatures that emerge. Mimir has identified her as the former empress called Hertha. I do not care who she ruled over. I will put her back into the ground.
That's great.
I don't give a fuck. I am going to kill her. Fuck that bitch. Kill that bitch. Nobody
Go
gives
behind
a
the
fuck about
Dragahole.
that. Sorry?
Go behind the Dragahole, there's a path you can go.
Oh, it's kind of hard to see. Okay. Stupid.
Yeah, but that's just weird that I feel like they should be giving out autism diagnoses like left and right.
Left, right, and center even. Can't forget that all-important center.
His camera, just put it in the moss.
Well, I was wiping off my desk because I got covered in water.
I know, it's just funny because you're like, this is now the moss view. Did I ever tell you about moss and how fucked up it is?
I don't think so.
Do you know what moss is?
Find the Noken!
Well, it's like
Making these
little
things stronger!
trees.
You know, the tiny little leaves. It's fucked up.
Right side, brother.
When you zoom in on the moss, there's just little leaves down there.
Yep.
Kinda wanna eat it. I feel like putting a handful of moss in your mouth probably feels great.
I love to sew and I hate to reap. The feeling of putting the moss in the mouth.
Makes me sleep.
Yeah. Is there like a teleportation thing anywhere near here?
Nope, you have to run all the way back to Freya's camp.
That's quite the distance.
Oh, honey bunny, it is not quite the distance because I gave you the shortcut.
Okay.
You don't have to go, no, don't go that way.
Why not?
Okay, you can't, because that's not the right way back. Because remember the way you came, you went across the bridge.
Yeah.
If you keep going, it's a blocked off, like it's a thing on the wrong way. Like, if you were to follow the path like you did when you normally would do this quest, you run to an area that you would hang out with Freya, and it's blocked off, you can't go that way.
Okay, but where am I supposed to go?
Well, you can keep going this way, and you'll eventually get back to the start. But if you went back the way you came,
But I couldn't go back the way I came. I took a zip line to get down into the village.
no, it's a different one. Just keep going this way.
Okay.
I think this is the right way when you actually. That's what I think. I think there's another way they can go out through this way. Oh yeah, there's a different way going the other way. Yeah. You're going the wrong one.
Okay.
This place is a fucking maze.
Yeah. It sure is. Yeah, I mean, I think every kind of diagnosis needs a PhD, or maybe not. I mean, my therapist...
Pretty huge dick. I don't think you need a PhD for some things. I think you just need like a
Yeah,
doctor,
because my therapist gave me an oppositional defiance disorder. He gave me one of those, and he just has a master's degree, so...
I think you just need a like certificate saying that you're allowed to do it. Really.
Yeah, but I don't know like what the requirement for the certificate is, because it might just be that you need a PhD. I don't know why there isn't a teleportation point in that part of the map. That's kind of weird.
It's weird that sometimes you can have a therapist that isn't like trained in psychology.
How so?
There is I think it's a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a therapist. One of those, you don't need to be like a medical professional. One of those is just like, you are a person that helps people.
That would have to be therapist, I think, because psychologists and psychiatrists are both terms referring to your education.
Yeah, so you can go to a therapist that's just like uneducated.
Yeah.
I remember in high school, the person that was doing the counseling for kids wasn't anyone that actually had a doctorate or anything. I think they just had like a working with kids experience. And they had like their own issues, and that's why they thought they could help other people.
Nice.
I never went to. I just knew the other people that did.
Yeah. We had 2 counselors in middle school. My sister fucking hated the girl one.
Your sister just hates women.
Yeah, I feel like the girl one might have been cruel to her as well. Elena, I mean, when Elena was younger, it was genuinely, and this is just a problem with, you know, children who are difficult, is that it is genuinely hard to not find, just be real and understand that she's not doing it for attention. Because there was a lot of stuff she did where it genuinely felt like she was doing it for attention, even though she wasn't.
There's Lunda here. You can. Okay, you're going that way. You can upgrade your axe or whatever.
Yeah.
Give me a gander at those blades, will ya? I think I can improve them. Things are getting hotter. Oh, heading up already? Got time to chat?
Yeah, that is one of the problems with, you know, when people are difficult, is that it seems like they're doing it to bother you, whether or not they're doing it to bother you. And there were a lot of things, like, when I felt really depressed, like, I did feel like I wanted people to pay attention to me. Because I felt like I was unimportant to everyone, you know? But I might not have even been like that was my experience, but that might have not have been connected to reality at all. That might have just been what was happening in my head, regardless of what was going on in real life.
Svartalfheim has the Garm Gate.
Right.
If you start taking the boat the normal way, you'll see it. Maybe it's because autism's a newfangled thing, according to the. Oh, I don't know. Just I don't know. Public conscious. I feel like autism became like, oh look, free views on Streamboo. Around, I don't know, the early 2010s, autism like became more public. People were using it as like an insult, and it's like, oh, that's autism or whatever. And then, I suppose, and during COVID, a lot of people had a lot of time to like reevaluate their life.
Thank you, AJ.
You are smarter than I am.
Why?
Because I went past the water wheel thinking that that gate was on the other side.
Oh, yeah, I just remember
Actually,
there's
it's-
only one dock for this spot.
Made by Garm,
Yeah, see, I did not remember that.
right? That's Rifa.
I think this is the one that bugged out and closed way too fast.
Pretty sure it was the rainforest one.
Maybe. Maybe they both did it.
That's frost in my neck stop.
Look how much longer it goes. Yeah, it's insane.
That's Rifa.
The way I was describing the autism becoming more popular makes me think of those people that think that being trans was invented in 2015.
That's not funny.
It's such a fucking idiot. I love hearing random shit that your dad believes.
Rifa.
Like, my dad's kind of under the impression that people recently invented trans because they kind of like ran out of other things to do with their time.
Oh yes, because that's what everyone loves, suffering.
Yeah, I mean, given the way my sister talks, you would think that's also what she thinks.
Yeah. I can't like obviously it's these people that have like never fucking like been friends with a trans person or like try to see life through another person's eyes.
Yeah.
If you took 10 seconds to think about how hard it is to be a trans person, you wouldn't think that people are doing it for fun.
Yeah. Well, there are conservatives who just think that, like, you know, oppressed people just like complaining. And complaining, like, wills oppression into existence. Because if you don't complain about it, it's not real. Kinda like my ex-wife and my rifles.
See, being trans is invented by Jasmine Trans when she tried to be gay twice.
Damn. Once is the absolute maximum for most practical purposes.
Or they'll try to tell you that being trans was invented by drag queens or something weird.
Being trans was invented by a big homosexual.
The last one's in Midgard.
Yeah. And it's at the Well of Earth, he said.
Yeah. Well of Erd. Erd, my god.
Well, this is it then. The beginning of the end.
The end for Odin. And after that, a new beginning for the rest of us.
Atreus.
I know. I'm just looking forward to seeing all the realms finally standing up to him. Elves and dwarves and hell itself.
You are so certain they will unite.
They have to. After everything they've been through. They have to. Don't they?
No, they don't, Atreus.
Anything in Midgard you want to do? You know, while we still can.
Me
Little
and the
dogs
others
are.
are still making preparations for the attack, so there's time.
These dogs have like an incredible sense of prophecy to just immediately know where we're gonna be at all times. There's his head!
Hmm?
There's a world
giant.
serpent's head.
Oh, is it the world serpent?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, he's having a snooze!
Doing well enough in Muspelheim.
I mean, probably.
You're
Surtur
a
wants
god.
more involved. So instead of them combining to form the Ragnarok beast, we did a workaround that left her out of it.
Well, hopefully he still shows up at Ragnarok to plunge his sword into the heart of Asgard.
And where is that exactly?
Only Surtur knows.
One more realm tear over there.
Prepare the rock. The noise he made when getting hit in the face!
I'm always making this sound.
Oh, freaky eye.
Can you just run out of ammo? Okay.
Almost got it.
Glad, man.
All of Garm's handiwork has been fixed.
Good. I am glad.
Well, how about that?
Kratos, you're glad? I can scarcely imagine such a thing.
Okay, so there any more favors to do? I think you've done everything.
I think one of these is going to be the, I already are, and the
Final
other one's
boss.
going to be the thing you know. But I
Yeah.
don't. At least I think so. I don't know what the deal with Muspelheim is.
That's end game stuff.
Yeah. Looks like Niflheim is the same deal because there's a bunch of shit here that is not on the map. I mean, there's the Tree of Woe quest, which I haven't been able to do yet. Just because the thing is too high and I don't want to do it yet.
Because you said Tree of Woe and Quest together, it sounded like you said the Tree of Woke.
The Tree of Woke.
Perhaps.
No idea what Atreus just said, but he sounded like he just said, "Is that a rice booger?"
He did.
I'm like, why would you say that, Atreus? It's so fucked up.
And he smiles and say, I'm a little racist.
He does like to do that.
I guess the army of giants fighting at Ragnarok was just part of Groa's lot. There aren't enough giants around. And the ones that are, they're not really fighters, are they?
Yes, giants were never warlike. They were artisans, seers, philosophers, builders, but very few were warriors. Starkather the Mighty, notably, and of course, Laufey the Just.
And Surtur, right? All those stories about honing his sword and training for Ragnarok. But it was literally the last thing he wanted.
Hey, gamers.
Don't forget to upgrade your axe.
Turning on the drawing.
Oh, he's drawing. Oh god, he's turning it on!
Gamers. Here's something they don't want you to know, Bard. Gamers
So I like the background.
can be anything. That's what they don't want you to know.
I'm gonna nap so fucking hard when you go to bed. It's gonna be so good.
You're gonna be like, thank God he's not here anymore. I can finally nap. Is that one the right one? This is the right one. I'm not gonna bother to do fucking shit.
I'm always shitting.
You might always be shitting, but I'm always pissing. We're kind of equal in that sense. We're kind of made equal by our circumstances. Okay, so just compositionally, you know what? I don't have it in me today. You'll never guess where the cursor is.
Oh. Up my butt.
Sadly, no.
Oh. You want it to be?
Yeah. I don't have it in me today.
To fix the thing.
Oh.
That's okay. Do it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's gonna break again.
Maybe
Okay.
not.
Okay, gamers, that's the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed watching, AJ, and I hope you have a good night and sleep well when you go to bed. Good night.
Good.